You wouldn't know this if you're joining me for the first time, but if you are one of those that has been subscribed to my channel and following for a decent amount of time, let's just say 3 to 4 weeks or more, you would have realized that my channel has effectively died. Okay. I mean, I've been stuck at roughly 360 to 363 subscribers now for, I can't even remember. It's been a long time, okay? And prior to that, I was experiencing some steady growth, albeit really slow, but it was pretty steady and just gradually moving up. But now, as you might have noticed, I've just gotten to the point where I'm basically stuck, right? It almost seems like the subscriber count does not work, right? Because I'm not losing subscribers. I'm not gaining subscribers. If it's happening behind the scenes and I'm not seeing it. And it just, for every one that I lose, I gain another one, right? And it's just everything. But it's not happening because every time I do gain a subscriber, I do get a notification of that, right? I get an email, but I've been stuck, okay? And in essence, it's one of those times where I just had to sit back and look and like asking myself like, what is this? Do I need to quit now or what? No, but of course not. I'm not thinking that. Not right now, right? I'm not. There's no way I'm just gonna give up that easily, right? What it comes down to, Reese, from what I've seen, right? Just sitting back, analyzing and looking. And this should serve as a lesson for you too, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel. Well, the thing that I'm seeing, right, the reason why, like, at least this is my opinion, this is the reason why I feel like I'm not really, like, the needle's not moving anymore. One, I guess the content has just pretty much gotten essentially boring. Let's just put it that way, or like it's not interesting enough to get people, more people to subscribe. But two, even bigger, is that what I was doing before that was actually working for me, I've stopped doing. Okay. And what exactly was that, right? I've noticed that a lot of the people that did subscribe to the channel, and I'm so thankful for you, all of you guys that are and are still here, holding out and waiting to see if I actually followed through with everything that got you to subscribe in the first place. Is that I noticed a lot of people were really interested in like some of the series that I was doing, even though I have had, a subscriber or two, a couple subscribers who maybe felt like that stuff that I was doing, basically that they were kind of tired of it. I don't know, like, and in my mind, I was just thinking, well, if one person's thinking that, there's a good chance that there are a lot more people thinking the same way. But sometimes this is one of those times where you just kind of have to listen to your gut sometimes, because that's what was those are the sort of things that I was doing, right? Series where I'm actually documenting myself going through a particular process. I know overall I've been basically talking about the fact that I'm documenting my overall broad journey and my attempt to reach financial independence and all that type of stuff. But on a smaller level, right? Like some of the individual little, maybe challenges or projects or little things that I was doing, and showing the day to day, day by day. Those were the things that were actually getting me subscribers. It seems like that's the stuff that people are actually interested in. They want to see real, like see an individual actually go through the process of starting. Like especially when it comes to making money online with, affiliate marketing, for instance, right? Those I had created videos in the past where I was, I'd essentially started that this was going to be like maybe say day one of a 30-day challenge in which I was attempting to generate ClickBank sales with say some particular different traffic methods and all that type of stuff. And I will admit to the fact that okay, I have slacked off on that big time, right? I've messed up on that big time because I didn't necessarily follow through, and it was a valid complaint, right? I did have a subscriber tell me that like it seems like people just getting tired of say maybe me starting looking at, starting a challenge, and then it just kind of fizzles out or dies out, and that's understandable, right? A lot of the people that had subscribed, I mean, a massive amount of subscribers that I got was as a result of me, as a result of me deciding to do some of these challenges and showing my everyday step by step what I'm putting in, what I'm putting in, and what the result is, and all that type of stuff. How many clicks I'm getting as a result of X number of videos that I put up or posts that I put up on like on the various different social media platforms, right? So I think I'm gonna go back to that. That's not even that I think I'm gonna go back to that. I am gonna go back to that because for one, I actually enjoyed doing it, right? And two, I noticed that the audience actually liked it. Like I noticed that people watching actually like that stuff, and it's always a win-win here. They always say for on YouTube, right? You've got to put if you want to grow, you've got to put yourself out of the equation and cater more so to the audience, what people want to see out of you. Like you have to, it's more about the people. It's more about the people watching as opposed to you, the individual, and what you want to post, right? That's the whole idea. Well, all this other stuff that I've been doing, while it might be kind of fun or interesting to me, just posting my, almost random thoughts, even though they are surrounded around the topic of digital marketing or content creation and all that type of stuff, or YouTube, whatever the case may be. These videos that I've been doing, clearly they're not really working, right? And I say that from the standpoint of the subscriber growth or lack thereof, right? Even with the watch time, like I'm not getting as many I'm not getting as many watch hour like minutes, right? Minute average view per video and all that type of stuff, okay? Clearly people want to see stuff happening, being done in progress. So I'm gonna go back to no, I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to producing that kind of content, right? I'm gonna resume the ClickBank challenge that I had started, and if you remember, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I talked about how I was going to be using the methods taught in two different courses, which I'll have linked below in the description below. One that teaches you how to grow and monetize threads, and then the other one that is like a more generic foundational course on promoting stuff using digital marketing, right? And that one has a lot of stuff on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube as well. Like, so basically everything that's taught in these courses, I'm going to be using that information inside these courses to promote some ClickBank products, right? Or starting off with one ClickBank product, right? And I think I'm gonna look to get that going, get that back right on track, going on the 12th of May, which happens to be my birthday. Okay, so it's just going to be like an easy day for me to remember when I decided to kick things off again. So that's going to be coming this Monday, right? I believe that is correct. Yeah, I think so. It's close enough, right? But it's these days coming up, 'cause today's already the 8th, right? So within the next 4 days. So I'm gonna go back to that, and I would like to think, I'm pretty convinced that once I start doing that again, I'll get back to growing, right? Because I've stagnated, like I've just been stuck here at 300 and, like I said, 363 subscribers now at the time of this recording, and I won't be shocked if I lose a couple after this video, or but basically I've just been fluctuating between 360 and 363, right? And it's been that way for at this point it feels like for well over a month. It's crazy. But anyway, all this stuff that I'm posting now clearly is bland, not necessarily working. And that's the thing about YouTube, right? You got to see what YouTube is telling you, right? And be able to just get over yourself, get out of your own way, And if you want to grow and you're interested in, hitting bigger numbers, metrics, and all that kind of stuff, you got to pay attention to what the analytics are telling you, right? What YouTube is telling you. And I can decide to be stubborn and just do what I want to do here, and just stay stagnant, stay still. Or if I want to start gaining some traction, maybe start doing the things that got me to where I am in the first place. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that. Some people may not like it, but I think the overwhelming majority, at least, have proven to me, in terms of the reaction, engagement, all that type of stuff, have proven to me that that is what you like to see, at least from me anyway. Okay. And I always felt like there was space for that, just because those are the sort of things that I'd been wanting, that I had wanted to see when I was, like trying to figure out all this, like say affiliate marketing, digital marketing type stuff. Like I always wanted to, because I was always fed up with, like, say, like the bigger guru videos showing all this. Just basically, just giving this generic, with no proof, like, how to make $500 a day type videos, or how to make $1,000 a day type of videos, with no, like, it's just vague, just telling you that, oh, do this, do that, do that, do that, and it's just generic, regurgitated information that has really no backing or proof or showing of the person actually having done it themselves. Okay. So I think I'm going to go back to that, and then also just going back to, like, straight up boring. It might be boring, but it's documenting my my content creation journey, right? And social media, right? With all the different platforms that I'm trying to work on under this particular brand of I Am Christian M, right? Through the various channels. It's going to be a way to hold me accountable as well, to make sure that I've actually done some more, so I can show that, hey, this is what I did today. This is the result that I got. If this is what I did, this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. Or basically, it's going to always be what I have done, and this is the result, where we are, right? So probably on May 12th or something like that, I'll create a video showing all the different social media accounts that I have under this particular name, right? Where they are in terms of subscriber count, what I've done, what I'm going to continue doing, and on a daily basis, just keeping it going, keeping up, and just seeing how things go. Like, I think that's just going to be a better way for me to actually properly document everything that I'm doing, right? Which means, if I have more to say, it's going to get to the point that, okay, well, maybe I'm going to go back to doing 2 videos a day or 3 videos a day at one point, as I was doing multiple videos a day, and I saw my subscriber count, my view count, and watch time, have like a little bit of an uptick, right? So I might get back to that, but it's going to be a whole lot more work. But I'm just doing what I have to do in order to help improve my results, right? I know people have said, hey, if I want to go make better videos, right? Like maybe your videos suck or something like that, whatever the case may be, right? Yeah, if people feel that way, I can understand, right? It's just, I'm a big boy, right? I got thick skin. I take the criticism, I see it more as constructive criticism, right? I don't necessarily, because I'm aware, right? I've seen what else is out there on YouTube, and I know what I'm up against, right? So it's like, I can understand. Anyway, now I'm rambling. That's all of it. That's it for now. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know below. And if you want to take a look at those same courses that I'm going through right now, that I will be highlighting as I showcase everything that I'm doing to try to grow my various social media accounts and monetize them in the process, you can check those out. So they're going to be the first link in the description below, showing you how to grow and monetize on Threads, and then the second link in the description below is going to show you more so how things go, like on Instagram, TikTok, and whatever else is there that I get to, that I will share. All right, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Ciao.